Hello, it's Big Cheds. This is the Trading Encyclopedia Daily Education playlist on my YouTube, Cheds Trading. I'm on Twitter at Big Cheds and Bitcoin Live. For today's lesson, we're going to take a selection from my book, Trading Wisdom, 50 Lessons Every Trader Should Know. It's lesson 15, stick with what works. And it's the idea of cutting your losers. You've heard this before. Cut your losers, add to your winners, and the rest is history. It's the idea, and you can pause and read this, of course. It's the idea that you want to follow momentum, right? Because small losers will balloon into big losers, and they'll just take you out of the game. You know, you can try things. You can, be in the arena, in the trenches, whatever you want to call it. But you need to manage those losses and make sure they don't grow. And so if you just become unwilling to add to losing trades, you're going to protect yourself. If you try to go long and it failed, you get out. You don't add the next level down, right? Instead, you can add to your winning trades. You take a long trade because it breaks out, and then it breaks the next level of resistance. You can even add to that. You want to add to winning ideas and cut from your losing ideas before they kind of blow out your account. A couple exceptions, for example, you can average down if your first entry was very light. So if you're playing a structured trade with multiple levels and you have a very light position with the idea that if that fails, you can add to it, that's okay. If you can do that maybe one or two times more than the initial entry, but that's only if you're very carefully scaling in with very small positions, right? But in general, you don't want to do that. In general, you want to follow momentum and capture the benefit of that, right? Finding dips in uptrends and selling rips in downtrends. And it's a thing, if you cut your losing plays early, there's less pressure on you to perform well. If you've got a bunch of losing trades, you may open up a new trade thinking, let me just make up for it with this next trade, right? I mean, you're adding all this pressure on yourself to make up for your losing trades with some magical winning trade that's going to, carry you through. So cut your losing plays early so there's not pressure on you to make up for it, for you to manufacture, some winning trade, right? So think about what you're holding and, make sure that your trade ideas are still valid. Make sure you understand your trade idea. It's still valid. It's still in play. And just to know that it's okay to be wrong more than you're right. Right? Your winners will make up for that, right? Some of the best traders only win 30, 40, maybe less % of their trades because they average up their winners. They let their winners ride, but they cut their losing trades early. And that's super, super important. You have to stick with what works. This is lesson 15 from Trading Wisdom, 50 Lessons Every Trader Should Know. And this is the Trading Encyclopedia playlist on my YouTube, Cheds Trading. Catch me on Twitter at Big Cheds and Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. Thank you, folks. I will talk to you soon. Big Cheds out.